The new year is almost here, and for many people, it's new opportunities to get back into shape. Christmas is here, and for some people, collecting ornaments every year is more than a hobby. Fall is a beautiful time of year, and people are flocking to all the many festivals that Buffalo and the surrounding areas have to offer. Winter is coming, which can only mean one thing: cold, snowy weather. Days are getting colder, it's almost October, which means one thing: scare season's here. Winter is coming, which can only mean one thing: cold, snowy weather. Winter weather can be treacherous. Joe Tomasi, a local worker with the Amherst Highway Department, described the plan of attack for when snow comes.
If we're predicted a lot, we'll have guys go out early in the morning, the wee hours, to salt, and they'll call us in based on how bad it's starting to get.
Joe explained why nighttime is the ideal time for snow maintenance.
In the winter, here in Amherst, they take down, they make sure you can't park on the street so that we can plow. It's quiet. You don't have people walking their dogs, coming home from 5 o'clock traffic. It's simple.
Joe also mentioned a very important tip for people whose cars are buried in the snow and for stranded drivers.
My best advice is to carry a bright rag or a bright flag that you can connect to your car, because if you get stuck and you get buried and the plows can't see it and hit it, they are not liable for the damages to your car, where if there's a flag sticking out, say out of that truck, and a plow come by and hits it, the highway department is liable because there's indications that your vehicle is there. So we have to be careful. Plus, it's safety for yourself too. If you're in your car, trapped in your car, and the flag's up, emergency responses can know where you are.
Local Buffalo resident Greg said he's more worried this year due to the storms last year.
Last year I would have said no, but after last year, a little bit.
Lastly, when asked about what tips drivers could take to ensure they get to where they have to go safely, Joe had this to say.
Make sure your tires are good. Like if your tires are looking a little bald, unfortunately, you got to shell out the money to get new ones. But if you can, I understand. Just drive slow, be careful. And also pay attention every day to the weather. If it says, hey, we're supposed to get 5 to 7 inches, do your shopping the day before.
Everyone stay safe out there. For Broadcasting Buffalo, this is Jim Tamaro. Fall is a beautiful time of year, and people are flocking to all the many festivals that Buffalo and the surrounding areas have to offer. Such as Ellicottville's Fall Fest, which runs through the first weekend of October every year. Sam and Marietta of Doggy Styles Collars and Accessories explain why they chose Fall Fest to sell their products.
We've been doing Fall Fest for like 10 years, 7. But it's one of the atmospheres where we get a lot of people that are people, like talkers and things like that. We're maybe too personal for our own good. And dogs.
They also explained why Fall Fest is more effective at getting the word out than social media.
A lot of people put a lot of effort into other types of marketing and whatnot, but face-to-face with a person, especially if you're selling stuff that you make yourself, a lot of people like to see the face that goes behind it. So you have to tell exactly how it's made.
Mark, who was with the Chamber of Commerce for Ellicottville, explains why he enjoys Fall Fest every year.
You know, the energy, the vibe, a lot of people here and looking to have a good time.
Ellicottville's Fall Fest runs every year through the first weekend of October. For Broadcasting Buffalo, this is Jim Tamaro.